Greetings, YouTube, and a very Merry Christmas in the game. We have officially started the day of MCOC, and we have bonuses when buying units. So let's grade those, shall we? As a reminder, also, we have our very special holiday gift. Where is it? Did I go past it? Was it taken from me? I don't know. I don't know. Do you see it? I don't see it. What a weird way to start out a video. Oh, here it is. Don't shake the box. No peeking. So I guess we still can't open it? I don't know. I was wrong. I thought we could totally open it as soon as the day started in the game. Oops. All right. Well, first off, we should note that there might be some progression tied to this. Let's read this, right? For limited time, those of you who are uncollected. So yes, uncollected has its own mark. I think we've seen this in the past, but I'll be quite frank. Uncollected right now is the third highest progression tier next to Cavalier and Thronebreaker. And so you uncollected folk, you deserve this. You should get this. But those of you who are Thronebreaker and especially Cavalier, the sort of second-rate younger brother now, according to Kabam's gift system in the last month or so, I think you all deserve the equivalent of this, but as 6-star shards. Like, even if they kept the Cavalier crystals the same and just had 500 6-star shards or 650 6-star shards, or eventually what we'll get to with Tony Stark's briefcase, which is 2,000 6-star shards, and then, of course, the two big ones, which now you get the 6-star shards and the $50, and then the Odin gets you 5,250. Now, this is a difference. Before, they would have just more Cavalier crystals, but interestingly enough, you only get 1,000 more 5-star shards than 6-star shards on the Black Panther's treasure, which is quite bizarre, to be honest. But then the Odin has a 5-star Nexus, which given on really special holidays, which only happen about twice a year, July 4th and Cyber Weekend, and if you're not uncollected or Cavalier, but at least Thronebreaker, you're spending 1/3 of this to get a 6-star Nexus instead of a 5-star. But part of the thinking is that this is a season of unit spending for greater gifting crystals. And so this is the thought process behind spending your Christmas money on unit deals today, because you are going to maybe buy units anyway to gift your alliance and get gifting crystals. So you might as well do this now. So if you bought all three, you would have over a featured 6-star worth of crystal shards, which is a featured 6-star worth $300. Of course not, but it's a bonus because you get the units in its place. So really that makes the value an A. A 5-star Nexus, if I could just tell Kabam this, even though I anticipate that you're going to be selling quite a few of these because, like I said, people are going to be buying units anyway, they would have made so much more money, and this really is a Christmas missed opportunity, to have a Cavalier tier of this and give a 6-star Nexus instead of a 5-star Nexus. I think people may be on the fence to go all the way to $100, which is a ton of money, plus tax. And of course, a lot of people are watching this from countries that aren't the United States, where the actual currency rate, to no fault of Kabam's, this is an international thing, right, is worse than the United States dollar. So while I might be spending 100 United States dollars to get an Allfather Odin's Vault, somebody in Canada, where Kabam is headquartered, you might be spending 130 Canadian dollars, for example, or Australia, those kind of places. So obviously, it's tough to grade these because they're all bonus items, and those of you who are uncollected, sort of like with the greater gifting crystals, the minimum of people that can buy them are actually going to gain the most advantage, because especially you like proven or conqueror players that can now get greater gifting crystals where you just get a ton of 5 stars and 6 star shards, your account's going to be progressing like years worth in a month if you can afford the units for these greater gifting crystals, or especially a deal like today that will give you maybe even your first shot at greater gifting crystals because you'll actually have some units in your inventory. But those of you who are Cavalier and Thronebreakers, well, I'm sure you'll still take advantage of this and it'll be fine. If you had a second tier of this, a progression-based tier that would have given you a 6-star Nexus, even if they kept everything else the same, right? That Allfather Odin's Vault would have been even more thirsty. But my guess is it's Christmas. People love the season of opening gifts, and so many people, regardless of progression level from Uncollected to Cavalier to Thronebreaker, are going to take advantage of this because why not? I am on the fence at the time of recording this as to whether or not I am going to purchase any of these offers. I have used up all but 562 of the units I wanted to use because I wanted to keep 30,000 in my inventory for the Abyss. But who knows? Maybe this will be a spontaneous purchase that will maybe give me more material for my channel. So when in doubt, if I can open more 5-star Nexus with my brother and open a 6-star crystal and maybe even a featured 6-star crystal, that would be a tempting prop. But my message is Christmas deals, they're good. I don't want this to be like a prof's just being super negative Nancy, but when you make the cutoff at Uncollected, you're really missing an opportunity to give Cavalier members and above a chance for similar bonuses, but a 6-star Nexus, which for so many people who clamor every time the game goes down for 30 seconds, 6-star Nexus. Like, this could have been a way to get them a 6-star Nexus and actually earn Kabam quite a bit of revenue in the process, so everybody wins. But they put out the 5-star Nexus. This almost feels like it should have been what 2019 wasn't, and then 2020 should have had that second progression level, since there's now 2 above Uncollected and given us that 6-star Nexus. Maybe that's wishful thinking on my part, but I feel like that's a pretty objective way to look at it. Still thankful that we get some bonus offers with units. It's just not as enticing as it would have been, say, a year ago when Nexus crystals were so brand spanking new. Have a great rest of your holiday, YouTube. Hopefully we'll figure out soon what's in that holiday box. Until then, Merry Christmas.